Airplane mode's great. When you're young, you don't really believe in airplane mode. You like getting bothered. When you're 53, you're like, that is the best mode there is. Yeah. What color are we going today? Let's go blue hair, yellow things. Horns.
Yeah.
The goal is to go viral.
Aren't you supposed to be working today?
Maybe a little bit, you know, a couple hours away.
Mike's fired up.
Okay, I'm fired.
2016, look at the smile on your face.
I'm smiling because of the introduction.
Energy, baby. That's how you sell it, buddy.
General manager of the Rams, joining us in studio here in Englewood, California. It's the first time since 2016 that you will be, unless you trade out, making a pick in the first round of the draft.
Who said we were trading out? I mean, we waited since 16. Why would we trade out?
Traeger, Daniel Jeremiah.
We're in Hermosa. We got an event there near the pier, and they got a football field on the beach. What happens if we do trade out? Do we go talk to the crowd? How the surfers going to react?
Hey, listen.
Do you think with this projected run on quarterbacks, right, even up to 5, let's say in the top 15, is that going to push some of these really good defensive players back into your range?
However many positions there are beside QB, it's QB, you bucket them, what happens to them, right? I tell people all the time, if a team thinks a quarterback can be their starting QB, usually they go up and try to get that player. How many of those? Time will tell tonight. That's why it's fun to watch.
Coming up on 4 hours to the start of the draft. Sum it up now, your excitement overall.
We've usually shown up to this draft house tonight, and it's been a little bit like a little warming up party to get ready for day 2. Tonight, there's going to be a little bit more adrenaline there.
Les Snead, Rams general manager, going to have some action tonight. We appreciate you taking the time on your commute to stop by here. Les, thank you very much. Wish you all the best over the next couple of days.
There's really one time of the year that's calm. Our scouts kick off the season, we call it the Scouting Summit. There's a lot of versatility in it. What we've tried to do is definitely engineer an ecosystem where each person has a specific mission. So we have what we call area scouts, that's college scouting. And they're going to be, right, our boots on the ground at those schools. Our draft board's got probably 200 of the best college players on it. When we go to make a decision, right, what nuance, what piece of data gets you to choose that player over this player? We have a subset of senior personnel, execs. Those roles are going to be somewhat cross-checking and blending together what the area scouts provide us. I'm not in the field anymore. Myself, at the end of the day, is going to say yay or nay. Y'all are in the field. You can let everyone know this is how we can get better at finding football players with edges. It takes time to figure out whether a draft pick is successful, not successful. Kyron Williams, he sat a year. Next thing you know, wow, he's in the Pro Bowl. Puka, a 5th-round receiver, Cooper Kupp's injured. Puka took advantage of that. There's many variables that go whether, okay, you're successful now, you're successful a little later, but at the end of the day, right, they have something that gives the Rams an edge, or what tools they have in their toolbox, and they care.
I'm Vito Ganella, the West Coast scout for the LA Rams. Been with the team for about 11 years. A lot of lonely drives as an area scout. The West Coast is very spread out, so every drive, every cluster of schools you go to is 5.5 to sometimes it's an 8 to 10 hour drive. So, you're going to hotels, you're going to schools, you're in the car and you're all by yourself, and you'll be out on the road for, 14 to 17 days at a time. Probably the loneliness of being on the road is probably the hardest part. The most rewarding part of my job is predicting a player, what he'll be on the Rams, and then seeing that happen. So like a Puka Nacua, who I scouted, and seeing and watching Puka Nacua this past season and all that success, it's just exhilarating. Predicting a player into the National Football League and then seeing it come to fruition, it's once you get to see that, there's nothing better. We're headed to UCLA's Pro Day, and we're gonna go there and watch all their prospects. Not every player gets to go to the Combine, so because they don't get to go to the Combine, the universities hold their own Pro Day to allow all their athletes to test. It's not the whole picture of the evaluation, but it is the last thing that these teams will view before the draft. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Good to be here. Right?
The Pro Days, that is one of the later events on the cycle of the draft. You're going to go to the All-Star game, you're going to go to the Combine, you're going to go to the Pro Day. So it's a very important event on the calendar because usually when you get to the Pro Day, the file on that player is pretty close to being complete. That can often help you complete it.
Looking for the next Christian McCaffrey? Is that what it is?
Yep.
All right, here you go. Oh, 06. I've been working on these players for about 2 to 3 years, writing evaluations on them. And today's like the last chapter in the book, right? We actually get some data. We're actually gonna be able to clock them and get a 40 time. They're gonna jump and we're gonna get a vertical number and a broad. All the way up to this point, it's always been my opinion and others' opinion on how fast that player is or how explosive that player is. 4, 5, 8. Now with the Pro Days and the Combine, you're actually gonna get some numbers. All right, let's get out of here, boys. Exit out that way.
You got a flight, bro.
All right, we can tap in real quick. So with the understanding that we'll use today's settings simply to walk through any operational aspects for draft day as well as the CFA committee operation. The goal here is to make it so that everybody walks out with a firm understanding for how we intend to operate. Tomorrow, it's the first time we have the first round pick, and we'll be working through a lot of things in the lead up to that decision. Beyond it, I think as we look at the 11 picks that we have at our disposal right now, think back to last year, going into day one of the draft, we had 11 picks at our disposal, ultimately ended up with 14, which ended up being the most selections by any one team in the 2023 draft. Based off of how we select, the thing we'll want to hold at a premium is communication, but with 63 players currently on our roster heading into the draft, that marks the 4th fewest on any team right now heading into day one of the draft. Something to just be acutely aware of is there's inherently more opportunity on our roster right now than there is in the large scope of the league. Feeling like we're in a good spot? Whew. Let's boot up. Game on.
Yes, sir.
The question for the Rams is, what is this team going to do finally with a first-round pick for the first time in 8 years?
And once again, head coach Sean McVay and GM Les Snead will be making their selections from a luxurious Southern California home. This year, it's in Hermosa Beach.
There's so much talk about what the Rams might do with that first-round pick.
Can't wait to see who the Rams select at number 19, if you select at number 19.
Whether or not you need to move up or just assume your guy's still going to be there.
It's not necessarily the most realistic to trade up just because I think they should.
I would imagine that's the dance that every GM is going to be doing over the next 72 hours. This is rare air for the Rams.
They have literally installed a 60-yard football field right here on the beach.
Les Snead is on the record saying he wouldn't be surprised if the Rams have the opportunity to move up, to move back, or stick and pick right there. And everyone wants to know, what is Les Snead thinking?
Ray, you're in charge of getting us there.
Oh man, don't put that on me.
What time is it? 1?
It's already 1:05.
Wow. Adam,
That's what's up, man.
I'm driving to the draft house.
Oh yeah, you guys got it all figured out, man. That's incredible.
It's almost like going to do training camp somewhere else. It's like, you know what, this is cool to go somewhere else and, you know, draft versus just staying in your building and doing the same old thing. What are you thinking?
I think we're gonna stay at 2 and pick a quarterback.
Definitely, as it gets closer, give us a call.
Good luck with everything, and hopefully we'll be talking.
Have fun on your first one. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Thanks, buddy.
See you, Adam.
All right, Les. Take care, bud. Bye-bye.
That's relatively common about this time. And everybody's trying to get a feel for who's definitely moving back, who's not. Right now, everybody's just flirting. No dancing.
There you have it.
No Jaden Daniels for us.
What are the Rams going to do? I mean, the anticipation, the speculation, we've been doing it for months and months and months. Finally, we're going to find out what they're going to do with that first-round pick. Trading up or trading down or staying put are all on the table. And Les Snead told reporters, but I can honestly say that all three of those options are probably as real as it can get.
You guys supporting us. What's up, guys? Good. Hey there.
What's up, Coach?
What are we doing?
Doing great.
Good, good.
What do we got? You ready?
The 2024 NFL Draft is now underway. The Chicago Bears are now on the clock. With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, Southern California. The Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels, quarterback, LSU. The New England Patriots select Drake May, quarterback, North Carolina.
So now the draft really starts. This is what we didn't know.
Oh, man, they're taking it to the clock.
The Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr., quarterback, Washington.
10 will be interesting what they do. Depending on how far you want to move out, move back. If you're really going to make a strike from 19, let's call it to up near 12, 11, 10, you got to get a feel for that market. And how's it going? I'm good. I was wondering if y'all would like to go to 19. All right, man. Appreciate it, man. He doesn't think they're going to move back this far. It's really contingent based on, does a player fall to that team that they really want? And they say, you know what, we're out. He says they may pick. And whether a player doesn't fall. And at that point, you make your move from there.
That's unreal.
Is it?
Yeah, Bo Nix.
That is so awesome.
How about that? That's great for him. 6 out of the first 12 picks.
No.
Not a single defensive player yet.
We needed a few, but that's what we need to have.
I would try to get this guy. He makes a huge difference to me.
Reckless isn't in the DNA.
But aggressively smart is.
Oh, that's been my entire life. Sean's an unbelievable partner. We have a nice yin and yang.
If this makes you feel like you're thinned out unnecessarily, I'm just giving you my opinion, but I mean, I trust you. You know that.
When I'm in the weeds, I'm in the nuances. He can provide 30,000 feet wisdom, right, that you sometimes need to go, oh, yeah. I hadn't thought about that because I've been right deep in the forest.
Good news is you're not going to get stuck.
No,
Versus going to be there.
If we get Verse, we're screaming up. We'll go for this.
I'm with you.
He's really, really good at being able to say, we have this opening. We need a player to be able to do this in this particular opening. Who's the best players, right, to fill that opening? Makes it real easy for us.
I hope it's Verse, but if you told me this guy would be here, I'd be fired up.
Hey, just so we're clear, We had 3 players with 11 selections from our scouting staff and coaching staff combined that received 11 votes on the one remaining Jared Verse.
Yeah, no, it's excellent. Dog, we need a guy that has some bark that'll talk to people too.
All that, and we're staying pat. I'd have never bet that.
Cincinnati has submitted its pick.
We waited 8 years.
The Los Angeles Rams are now on the clock.
We'll do 8 minutes.
Hey, why not have them hang together again, come back up and get old Fiske?
This is the longest 8 minutes in my life.
You already know what the decision is. What are you nervous about? All I know is this, after we make this pick, let's be ready to really make some things happen.
Hey, Jared. Hello. This is Les Snead, Los Angeles Rams. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
We got the 19th pick here. We're about to pick you, and you're going to be a Los Angeles Ram if you want to be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I want to be.
All right, man. I'm going to put you on the phone with your new head coach, Sean McVay. Congrats.
Jared.
What's up, Coach?
How we doing, man?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. I'm fired up, man. I love watching you play. I love the way you compete, man. Physical, stout at the point of attack. It is going to be so fun to work with you, man. We're all fired up. All right, man. Congratulations.
Rams.
With the 19th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Verse, defensive end, Florida State.
That was cool. A lot of work goes into that pick. I mean, at this point, I think it's a good idea to go Fiske and continue loading up the D. If tomorrow we can move up to 39.
I think that combination of those two is going to be pretty special.
And Kobe.
Adding Kobe.
And Byron.
That's going to be some gnarly. This is carnage. And they were truly catching stride in the last 6 games of the season in a way that was like they were connected.
If you told me that we pulled Verse and Fiske off, that would be unbelievable. That would really be a dream scenario.
Look at this. You'll never replace 99 with a player, right? Never happen. But you might be able to replace him with 2.
With our vivid vision approaching this draft, wanting to level up, you know, the impact of our defensive front, being able to walk away with Jared Verse at 19 in a silo, in isolation, was a win. When do we actually want to start?
We've been rejected by everyone.
Let's get on this.
Let's go, baby.
Come on, man, my heart's beating. I feel like I'm about to dial something up, Les. Let's go.
Let's go.
In the lead up to the draft, our scouting staff, our coaching staff, go ahead and do some surveying, thinking about our first and second pick. Who would you be most jacked to see become a Ram? And the winning combination of those survey submissions ends up being Jared Verse and Braden Fiske. More that you watched Florida State, the easier it was to see that while these two players are very good on their own, they're far better in combination.
Hey, we're at 52. Would you do a future 2 to come back to 52?
I'll call you back.
Yeah, that's too far. They don't want to come that far.
Really became apparent we were gonna be interested in making some moves, knowing that Braden was likely to be selected before where we were picking at 52.
Bengals.
Panthers are at 39. Carolina would do it.
We like the offer. It's like we just need something this year to like actually play with.
God, I pray this guy doesn't go right here. God, if we can get this, that'd be awesome.
We're gonna make a play here.
Let's just get this pick in and see if we can get on the damn clock.
The Rams have made their first-round selection. We're looking ahead to this Friday night.
To have Jared Verse sitting there fall into your lap for 14 offensive players to go in a row, and then to have a pass rusher, a guy like that really fits the mold of stopping the run,
I love this kid's motor. I love the way he plays. And this is the thing. At some point at this level in the NFL, you're going to have to go through guys. Verse can go through you.
What's it come to mind for you right now?
It's like pure joy. It's probably the main one that comes to me. Like, I'm just grateful for every moment. That's probably the biggest thing. But I'm just like I'm shocked. Like, you know, you always in the gym, you're always working like for this one moment, but like actually be here now, like it's, that's how I gotta explain it. A couple of my guys are texting the group chat talking about, oh, bro, like, you worried? I'm like, look, calm down, wherever I go is where I'm meant to be. Everybody take a deep breath. And, you know, I got that call. Hello. Yes, sir. A smile came across my face. It felt like, you know, all the weight off my shoulders, everything, there was nothing to worry about. I got the phone, said Rams, they all went crazy. Rams. I'm just grateful for every moment. It means so much too that, you know, they used that first round pick that they had in such a long time on me. And now I gotta show the work. I gotta show it was worth it. I know it probably won't happen. The likelihood is low. I want to play with Braden Fiske very badly. I really need him right by my side.
Without being reckless, let's do whatever we can if this guy doesn't go right here to get in this spot.
Carolina is now on the clock.
Who is it? Let's do whatever we can to get in this thing, man.
Okay. Hey. All right. 52. 155. And a future 2. Yep. 39. Yeah, I'll call him.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
There he is.
Hey, let's go. Huh?
I said to James earlier.
God, that's so big, man. I'm gonna let Jared call him. He's coming up right now.
I'm not saying we need to choose anybody in particular. Fiske is on board, give me Fiske. Nah, give me Fiske on the inside, it's over with. I'm gonna be waiting at the airport for him. In fact, let's trade up.
Where's Jared?
They are not playing. Let's get it.
Oh, how are you guys?
I'm good, how are you?
Nice to meet you. I gotta run you upstairs real quick.
Hey, Braden.
Yes, sir.
This is Les Snead, Los Angeles Rams.
How you doing, sir?
We just traded in 39th, and we're gonna draft you. What do you think?
That's unbelievable. I can't think. Oh, I get to wait. I'm playing with Verse again?
And you know what? We're trying to get Verse to drive up and make the call.
Braden.
How's it going, Coach?
Man, we are fired up, bro. I can't wait to watch you two back in action together.
Yes, sir. Oh, this is gonna be fucking awesome.
We're gonna run upstairs real quick. Sorry.
I'm right behind you.
I love the way you play, man. Your tape.
You're catching your teammate.
No, wait, who?
Awesome. Hey, Jared, talk to your new teammate, Braden Fiske, man.
Hey, Fiske.
Let's go, boy.
I know what.
Let's keep going, man.
I know that way.
How about that? You got you two together.
Hey, you know I told you, man. Oh, my God, bro. I can't wait to play with you again.
Yes.
I can't believe this, man. Congratulations, bro. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, bro. I can't wait, bro.
Bro, we gonna do this, man. We gonna do this. I'm so proud of you, man.
Still make this happen, bro. Just watch. Just watch. We're gonna make this happen, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that is awesome. Let's go, man. Let's go. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, too.
How about that? You two being together again?
God. It is over with for offenses.
Fired up, man. Hey, you can't fake that. You didn't know we were taking him, did you? Did you know
y'all
that?
Y'all caught me off
Hey,
guard.
that's awesome. Hey, Les, that about made you cry too, didn't it? That got me teary-eyed watching how excited you were.
I don't
for
cry
him.
often, but that brought water.
I
can't fake
thought
that.
y'all playing with me for a second. I heard this.
And that's why,
Hey,
congrats to you.
You know
big
what,
man.
though?
Thank you.
Watching the way you guys play together and the way you guys, as the season went, man, it was like a dream scenario to end up with both you guys.
Look right here.
Hey, fired up to have you, man. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. You're a stud, man. Glad it worked out. We're lucky. How about Mike Norvell just texted me? He's like, you're going to love them both. I said, no doubt. It's so big for our team, man. Tell me there's not going to be some good battles, lines, or scrimmage in training camp. So what are we supposed to do now? So what are you thinking, Les? If Corum's still there at 83, would you do it?
Oh, man, that is something you got to do. I can say this. Blake Corum's one of those guys that he's been in big games.
He's got
This time running left, gets to the edge. It's a first down and more. Corum.
I mean, Michigan's been to the damn Final Four 2 years in a row.
Can he get there? Blake for great. Touchdown, Wolverine.
He's going to be there at 83.
We said we were going to do North Star. That's what we're going to do. Oh, this is going to be great. We're going to end up with Corum.
We're trying to get smart.
Smart? We're a bunch of football people. That's impossible.
Ron, you feel good about getting this stud, don't you? Feel good about Blake Corum, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just, to me, he's just a human being. You don't bet against guys like him. I mean, to me, really, he reminds me in some ways of Kyron, which is what I love the most about him. That'd be an unbelievable day. I mean, if I told you that, would you give me a hug after this?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people won't be happy on this pick. There's a lot of those people that are jacked about this pick. Blake, hey, this is Les Snead, Los Angeles Rams.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
We're picking right here at pick 83. We're gonna draft you to be a Los Angeles Ram.
I can't wait to get to work and help the team win.
Dude, I've loved watching you play for a long time. I think you're going to be a perfect fit for us. Got a lot of people excited, man. I didn't think we'd be fortunate enough to be able to get you here.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, look right here. Detroit's gonna go nuts because it's Michigan.
And with the 83rd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the two-time Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams select
Blake Corum,
running back, Michigan.
That's cool. I just talked to Kyron. He's fired up. This is awesome the way this has played out through the first three. Holy.
The one to think about is Kenshin.
I mean, you're telling me that in the 99th pick we could pull
Yeah,
off.
Miami's got the North Star.
Just so we're clear. Verse, Kitchens, Fiske, and then we got Corum. You'd be walking away with 4 players in the top 50 of our overall ad.
This is gonna be good though. I'm actually jacked.
I mean, if you told me that at 99 we'd be able to pull off this in safety, I'd say no way.
Cameron, Les Snead, Los Angeles Rams. We got the 99th pick here in the end of the 3rd round. We're gonna draft you to be a Ram.
The Los Angeles Rams select Cameron Kinchins, defensive back, Miami.
Great night. Here's why it was great. It was really cool when we drafted Braden. We rushed Jared. No one told him, got him right up to the draft room and let him know that his teammate was gonna be his teammate again. And the emotion that Jared had, one of the more cooler draft moments of my however many year career.
For us to be able to come away with 4 players who we have consistent appreciation for, their makeup is unbelievable. The intangibles, mental toughness. These guys all have a physicality to their game. They're mature men, and that's the kind of guys that we wanted to be able to bring in.
Backed up and taken down by Jared Verse. Oh, and look at Fiske surging into the backfield.
It's such a credit to Les, his group, the amount of work that they've done. There has been unanimous excitement, for all 4 of those picks, and tomorrow will represent an opportunity for us to improve as well.
Oh man, look who's still available.
Be a slow roll. It's a little different than the last 2.
The morning of day 3, we take the time to recalibrate our player focus.
The most pressing game? Well, my thing is you play the draft a little bit.
As we think about the lead up to our first selection in round 5, we were sitting with roughly 50 picks that we had, just sit back and watch.
Brennan Jackson, Braden, and Brandon. Rankings for physical toughness. Guess who he's behind? Verse. Yeah. So you would end up with number 1 and number 2 physical toughness.
But he's a football player. That's the one that, to me, if we lose Washington State, I'll be, you know what I mean? If we lose him.
Well, then that's a good question. You ready for the call? I sure am.
Oh, man.
You like this guy, Vito?
Love him.
Love him? Well, I love that you love him.
The impact that moment between Jared and Braden really started to surface some thoughts around, hey, you know, maybe we should pivot on what this draft day phone call looks like. Can we make this more meaningful than it already is just by hearing from the general manager and head coach?
You already made the call. That's right.
Vito may go viral.
Yeah. We're gonna see what happens.
We wanted to make sure to continue to sort of move the needle on what those conversations could look like. We thought that the best route could be to bring in any area scout to make that call specific to those people that were really the ambassador for any of these players that we ultimately selected.
Hey, Brennan, this is Vito Ganal with the LA Rams. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing great. Hey, we're gonna take you at pick 154. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Can't wait to watch you play for us, buddy.
Let's do it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Put you on the phone with our general manager, Les Snead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brennan, congrats, my man.
Good job.
Very, very special. Every scout's dream is to become a general manager, and to make the call is the first step of being a GM. So that was a very special moment, not only for myself, but I know for him, to get him on the phone and tell him we just drafted him. So very, very grateful and appreciate Les and Sean to let me do that.
Michael,
Alex.
we're gonna pick this big DL.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you think?
I like it.
Like him?
I like it. Yeah, absolutely.
Gonna let you call him? You're gonna draft him.
You get a little nervous. You're like, man, that's a big job. You know, I've never done that. But then you get in the room, and then getting on the phone with the guy and seeing his dreams really come to reality, and you can hear it. You can hear the emotion, and that's a cool thing to do.
Hey, Tyler, it's Michael Pierce from the Rams. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Good, man. Has it been long enough wait?
Yeah, it's been long enough, but I'm ready to work.
Absolutely, man. We're going to pick you right here with pick 196.
Thank you.
What an experience to get a chance to actually call him and tell him, hey, you're going to be a Ram. Hearing his emotion, that was awesome. I'm excited for him. You know, doing all the work on him all these years and having that moment right there, that's an awesome feeling.
Pittsburgh has submitted its pick. The Los Angeles Rams are now on the clock.
A decade plus into being a GM, I do think it's really, really, really neat. You're at the start of when a player gets a call. That player at that moment's realizing probably a dream he's had his entire life. Josh, congrats, my man.
We never got away from the North Star, and that's the intangible elements that we really covet. Each sort of draft slot we had an opportunity to make a pick, we leaned into it and feel really confident that we were able to add some people who are going to be able to walk into the building and make a huge difference just simply by being who they are.
I think what's great about all 10 of the players that we took, there's a consistent makeup. Doing this for the 8th time together, I feel like we went 10 for 10 and now the work just starts. Our football team got more competitive. That's going to be key and critical for building the foundations the right way.
Hey, it's a work day, y'all boys.
These guys, they love football. They're locked in, they're engaged in meetings.
Every one of those drills is focused on you guys being able to stay grounded through this.
Hey, good job staying down, driving through that next one before your eyes snapped back.
Got to watch. Boom, there you go.
You feel their energy. You feel their presence on the grass.
Good rep, boy.
Those new guys, they can play, man.
Kill blocks, kill blocks. Good job, get over. All day, boy. All day, boy.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our videos.